welcome back everybody, and sorry if it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a little bit laggy right now. And it's going to be for a while between that stupid smeltery and then this monstrosity. This is all to make cobble. And I've only got 1.8 million so far. And what is it again? It is 43 million is what I need. Yeah, I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers up, and I've got some more down, but and there's 8 per layer except for this one here, so I can access the deep storage unit. But that's 71 of these things. Plus, see if I can keep from knocking him off. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got a total of 81 igneous extruders working full time on that thing. I got 1.8 million cobble. This is going to be going for a while. But the good news is I've actually got quite a few quests done, off camera. Really grindy ones for the most part. But first, I want to show the vinegar quest. I have found an easier way to do it than doing grapes. Apple juice. And seeing as the sheer amount of apples that you get from running a tree farm that size, vinegar. And you get free glass bottles whenever you make vinegar. Don't know why exactly, but let's see. Hell's Kitchen. Vinegar. Yeah, aged juice. So, boom. I already had like 2,000 something apples in there in my system, and it would actually kind of help clear out space in here too. And I went through, and any fruit juice will work. Carrot juice won't work. I didn't try tomatoes. That's because they're just big a pain in the ass to get as grapes are, really. They're a difficult plant. And then, oh, come on, do it. What in the world? There it goes. And I've just been doing it. I don't want to store 50,000 cabbage or lettuce anywhere. So I've just been kind of filling it up as I get it. And all this is just, I put bone meal in the autonomous activator. It pumps only the lettuce out here. And we're golden. And then the wheat, which I put the toast quest on hold for right now, because I am trying to get seed oil. And it's not a very efficient way to do it, but it works. The best way is like walnuts from forestry trees. I didn't try walnuts from Harvest Craft though. There we go. And each seed gives you 10 millibuckets. So I'm about halfway there. I need 100,000 millibuckets. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I mean this thing's just flying now. Let's see, what else have I done? Okay, I'll just park my butt up here on top of this tree. And there we go. So I finished the spaghetti quest, which wasn't bad, but it did require a lot of tofu, either that or a whole lot of beef. Same here with the bacon mushroom burgers. Got to make a burger. That's tofu, so that's 1,000 right there. You got to make a cheeseburger, which requires soy milk. And then you got to make a mushroom burger, or no, bacon burger, which is another 1,000 tofu. And then you have to add mushrooms to it. So it's a 4-stage process to make these, which is not too bad. And you have to have toast, so that's another step on top of that and everything else. Let's pick that one. Fish sandwiches. That little fisher I had downstairs, which I'm getting another one now. Oh joy. Finally came through. Got me 1,000 fish. And then 1,000 lettuce. On top of that the lettuce actually wasn't all that bad. And let's see, that leaves us tomatoes, which I haven't even started yet. Vinegar, which I'm 35%. Toast, haven't really started yet. And lettuce, which I am actually 11% of the way done. I was surprised by that, how much I'd actually done so far. And that's the Hell's Kitchen. Steel power. I actually managed to complete this. No use to that. I have had nothing but issues with that, so I just shut it down, left it alone, not touching it ever again. I wasn't planning on making a reactor anyway, so we're good. Instead, it's kind of cheap. Here, I'll show you what I did. And I know this is not how it was intended to be done, but you can actually repair chainmail in an anvil with iron. And all it takes is levels. And I have that little slime farm downstairs, which is great at giving me levels. And then all you do is you just toss the chain in there. Chest piece gives you 2 ingots, everything else gives you 1. So, not the greatest, but it adds up. And with the way these guys drop, then it goes pretty decently quick, I should say. Not really quick. And I've got the junk stuff filtered out except for leather boots because it was either that or the bows, and I get a lot more bows than boots. Oh, hi. Why are we building up down here? What is your problem? Oh, wow. Really? It's taking... Oh. No? Okay, that tesseract there should be feeding it more than enough power, right? But it's not. I know what it is. I'll show you guys in a second what happened. And now, because that creeper blew up for some strange reason, I have a bunch of items trying to go every which way. Boom. Input out top. Output. There we go. Output out the top, input through the bottom. And these things should be... Oh, crap. This thing's... wasn't running at max efficiency either, was it? There we go. Okay, good. And now while I'm thinking about it, 42 hearts. And all these glass bottles I'm getting, I just kind of come over here, toss them in the trash. I've got like 2,000 of them so far. I don't need that many glass bottles. Fishing pole, the fisher, and I made myself a wireless access terminal for my ME system. It's got a range of 32 blocks, so it's not spectacular. But my island's not all that big either. So we're doing okay on that front. Let's had a couple saplings there. But it's... there it goes. Decent enough. Can't craft anything here, but you know, need an item or two, you can just pull it out without having to run all the way back. It's kind of handy. I should probably put one of those there instead of that leadstone, but I'll worry about that later. So, what's causing the power drain? That would be... wow, this laser drill. Which... whoop, nope, get back up here. I am going to disable for a bit. Give. And into our battle wrench. It does a decent amount of damage, but it was part of a bragging rights quest for thermal expansion, and it took my crescent hammer to make it, so that's what I've been using now. Yep, there's more arrows and stuff. I'm getting way too many arrows. A couple purple wool, which doesn't look like I have a whole lot, but I've already cashed like 5,000 of it in, so. Alright, reward bag and quarter of a heart. And then reactor warm-up. This required a lot of steel. God, what was it? Because you need reactor casing. Recipe makes 4, and I think requires 4 steel. And then you need like 4 casings for pretty much everything else on here, you know, each. So yeah, it was a little bit of steel. Let's try the cyanide because I don't have any, I guess. And what can I use it for? Uses. Turbine housing, turbine rotor shaft, turbine rotor blade. Okay. Stuff I will probably never make. Let's toss that in there. Alright, so actually, that's 2 tiers completely done now. Hell's Kitchen's on its way. Bees and trees. I finally started doing stuff with bees and trees. This was actually really easy. It was a bale of hay, and then what is it? Silky mesh or whatever it is from Xnilo, but it's a 3x3 of string. Put them together, artificial hive. And I get 5 forest hives and 5 meadow hives out of this, which will come in handy. And I've kind of started putting bee stuff here. I'm trying to keep a couple of the trees separate. Like, this is all my Thaumcraft stuff here. And it was kind of sort of clogging that up a bit, which I have enough issues with stuff clogging. And yes, I have a trunk loader now. That's whenever I go to the nether to do stuff, at least, like the mob farm will keep running my powered furnace, which I was making a ton of glass. Whoop. And then this is making a ton of clear glass for that hoarding quest. But luring the bees. Scented artificial hive. Get a barrel full of seed oil. Put an artificial hive in it. Scoop. 6 sticks and a piece of wool. Pretty simple. Modest and meadows. And another full heart. Awesome. Yoink. To 43 now. And I'm actually kind of surprised myself. I managed not to die off camera this time. Come on. And pristine stock, huh? Alright. And let's see. Yeah, I actually did quite a bit off camera. Next is I have to make like an apiary. Not looking forward to that. I have to get further into forestry stuff, and I want to get some of these hoarding quests done first. You're a Wizard Steve. I actually didn't touch any of that yet. Again, I'm holding off on both of these now until I get some more of this done. It's like, it would be nice to be able to shut this off, because it's annoying for one. I mean, the constant groaning and stuff. Even with that sound muffler, it still makes noise. And when it's running, I mean, yeah, I've got, it's only like 30 enemies up there now, actually. That's not too bad. But it's because constant stuff running through pipes and everything else, even though it doesn't have to render it graphically because I use opaque pipes, it's still, oh, nice. It's actually keeping up. Good. Oh, of course it is. I turned off the drill. Yeah, see, power's all the way up again. But yeah, I want to get that done. I want to get the tree farm done and gone. I mean, how long is this now? This jetpack is like the best thing in the world. 98,000. I need 100,000 total. So we're almost there. Great. I've been waiting. Been waiting so long. Let's see. Soul sand. I need like 256 total, I think. Yeah, and this tree farm drops a lot of entities too. It's not very good at picking up all the saplings and everything. So I've come over here before and picked up like a couple stacks. Alright, what do we got? Yep, see, there's more. And you can hear my magnet just going crazy here, picking up stuff. And if you're not careful, you can take a lot of damage up here, because these trees like to just suddenly grow on top of you. Let's get back out of here now. Yeah, so that's 43 saplings and 5 apples, just chilling. And I may tear this out because it's slow. I mean, it is basically free dirt, but it's not very quick free dirt, if that makes any sense. I've actually found a faster method. It requires more manual hands-on, but I've got my ender quarry hooked up in the nether right now, and it's voiding all the netherrack it picks up, sending everything else back to my AE system through a tesseract, which is working out great. void the netherrack. I ended up like 22,000 sitting here. It's just, and it filled up so many of my drives because I'm not using the big drives because I don't need to. Not for what I am storing. But yeah, it just killed my AE system pretty much. So if you're gonna do it, void it. You don't need that much netherrack. But the nice thing is whenever it deletes a block, it instantly replaces it with a dirt block. See where I'm going here? Like say cobalt excavator, which I upgraded my excavator to cobalt. Does it list the digging speed? Yeah, mining speed. It doesn't list the total mining speed though. All right. Just a perfect shot right through there, wasn't it? And I lost my tool forge somewhere. I don't know where I put it down at. Yeah, mining speed is now 13.5, 13.5. When I first made it at iron, it was a mining speed of 3. So yeah, upgrade these to a cobalt head manual and handle. You get a lot of durability, and it's really fast. Thank God for that one. Let's see. Need to eat something soon, but so this is almost done. That's how I got most of that. Actually, was that excavator. Near infinite power. This actually was surprisingly easy. I mean, you do need to make each of the flux capacitors, but to do that, you only need like 60 iron, or 60 copper, 60 invar, 60 electrum, and then 60 inderium. And it was just, I was surprised by how quick this went. The only thing it was a hold up was I had to, the redstone one requires diamonds, and I was like 3 diamonds short. I had to do a bunch of gravel up to get diamonds. But that was it. And it was just super quick, super easy. The only thing that might give you problems is sulfur if you haven't been to the nether, or if you haven't done a lot of coal up or anything. And stone. This actually was pretty easy too. What I ended up doing was I got an enderman and a safari net, and you can see that that's gone now. I've actually moved my system up into my mob farm. Here, hello creeper. I don't know why I'm scared. There we go. And it's actually right below here. Right now I've got it set to exotic copy purple sheep, which is where I'm getting all that wonderful purple wool from. But yeah, you can see, yeah, purple sheep. Purple sheep. Oh, look, he's dead. I accidentally killed one of my cows. For shame. I got cows right now. I'm too worried about it. But I had it set up to Enderman. Just dropped them down there, grinding them. I got 2 grinders set up for that reason there. And 1,000 ender pearls, and then 1,000 sandstone, which actually was pretty easy to come across. No, there we go, got it. I did end up wiping out my ender pearl supply though. Kinda. Let's put that in there too. I've got 113 left, so not near what it was, but it's not horrible either. Yeah, I already got a stack plus 96. Let's see. But yeah, that was actually surprisingly easy. Spawn Ender Dragon. Oh, thank you. I'll take the reward bag. And I got some fish. Yeah, I got Ender fish. Yeah, male and female. If I get fish breeding, I'll need those probably. Purple Madness. I've got purple stained glass done. I got purple dye. Purple stained clay. I've got a barrel with molten manulin in it. I just haven't pumped it in yet. Done some amaranth planks. This has all been chopped down by hand. And then I'll just, it's pretty easy to show off here. Coming on down here. Made a sawmill. And there is an export bus going into the back of it, which is set to rubber logs and to amaranth logs. Anytime that shows up in the system, it gets sent in there, chopped into planks, and then put back into the system. Working out pretty good. This is a huge just cluster mess. I need to do something about this. I can actually probably tear all this out. And if nothing else, then I have another igneous extruder to put over there in the tower of, oh my god. How are we doing here? 48,000? It's still working? Alright. Yeah, that's going to take a while to get done. Mainly because I keep forgetting to put bone meal in there. Let's see. So, yep, that's how I've been getting my amaranth planks, is this tree here. Chop it down, replant it, wait for it to grow again. As soon as my oak's done, I'm going to plant a bunch of amaranth up there and have that harvester take care of it for me. But until then, kind of where I'm sitting. Let's see, what else do we have? Dirt collection. I finally got one quadruple compressed dirt. 99 to go. I haven't turned it in yet. But finally got one. This requires a god-awful amount of diamonds. Not going there yet. Soul sand's almost done. Pistons. I need 1,000 iron first. Well, I need a lot more than 1,000. But here's where a lot of it went. Like a full stack of iron blocks. Finally got this done. This was what took so long. Is the steel. But I actually zombie and a safari net up there in the spawner and just spammed zombies pretty much. I ended up getting quite a bit of chainmail. I think it only took me like 3 hours total, which I was doing other things, to get enough steel to do 16 blocks of steel. Wasn't too bad, and I never had to use that thing. I hate that with a passion. And I think it hates me too, because it would never work. Watch tutorial videos, set it up exactly the same way, nothing. So, screw that system. Boom. Reward bag, and 4 hearts. I now have 51 remaining lives. I think I'm effectively immortal. Okay, now go with the flow. Would you quit shooting at me? Jesus.